So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Trying to find room. It's Henderson.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And now the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Webb. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. A direct snap. Breaks free. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. Running game is working. They stick with it on 1st down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bobcats. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. That's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The offense electing to just spike the ball here. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Webb. He finds the running back in the flat. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Texas State offense back on the field now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The shotgun running play call. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Let's fly to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Balkasoon. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. First down here for this offense.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. End zone ahead, and they will score. Touchdown, Texas State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drop last time they had it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Webb. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he'll stop short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Muscles past the defender. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Booker, Texas State has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of
touchdown, Bobcats. They are pouring it on now.
I think we're starting to kind of see it. Chris today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on 1st down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. At the 25 and 2nd and 10, can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Offense offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And the Nittany Lions line it up with 1st and goal. Contact as he threw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Fields. And the freshman brings him down quickly. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas State. They continue to roll up the score. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Jordan Waddell sets up the next drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. It's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. The shotgun handoff here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Important second down play coming up. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Snags the quick throw. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside defense.
After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Webb. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
The sure hands. It's Williams. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The short completion of the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the ball has come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long. You know,
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
the defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. So Texas State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice first down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back to pass. It's Webb. Nice grab. It's Fields. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. They keep him guessing with a run. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job.
Touchdown, Bobcats. They strike first in this national title bout. So along with methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quick throw to his receiver. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Vols will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Returner looking to make a play here. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Looking to throw. It's Knight. He bought some time, now lets it go. With the catch, it's Jefferson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They're going to run it here. Hooks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
As the first down is still going. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kurt, Texas State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using his legs, it's Henderson. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Bobcats. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Back to pass. It's Knight. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Jefferson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The ball has to come to the line to crank up the tempo. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. What a catch! They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. He's going to hand this off. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's past the marker and still going. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Webb. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Fights off a defender. Tried to bounce him but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. That sack forces a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch made at the 20. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He shreds the tackle, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And here's the second down play. To throw, it's Knight. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. Will not be brought down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback will just clock the football. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Vols will have to punt this one away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. Not much on that play, brought down short. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And the Volunteers will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The completion makes it 2nd down. Good throw. The catch is made. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. On 1st down, it's play action. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He hands it off from the gun. The Volunteers looking to keep this drive rolling. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they come roaring back now. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The last possession, they came up empty. Went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And now the running back's got it again. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all, the national championship.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Gonna run it. It's Fields. Has the 1st down and more. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And there's the handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. They'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Back to throw. It's Knight. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. After a first down loss, it's second and long for their 25.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's becoming all...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
A completion sets up a second down play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Crucial third down play right here. They try to sneak it for the first. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Running play called on 4th down. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him, but it's a first down. The running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Bobcats. They were not going to catch him that time. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Now the 40. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. That's an important first down on that running play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They finish off the scoring drive. And now they'll set up for the point after. That's just nice execution. The quarterback and the receiver are perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and looking deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Here comes a throw from the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And midfield. The 40. Now past the 30. Inside the 10. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. First and goal here for the offense. The running back here on a direct snap. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown. In this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. He's running out of time here. Oh, he's lost the ball. The offense makes the recovery and takes off. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Spinning out of the tackle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. Excellent field position here for the offense. Leaning on the run game here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Snap to the back. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He goes out of bounds with no time left, and we have a national champion. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world